Ever wondered why we feel pain, or better yet, why it hurts so darn much? Let's take a moment to think about it, shall we? Picture this: you're navigating through the dark, a quiet adventure in the twilight when suddenly, ouch, you've stepped on a rogue Lego. Or imagine you're racing against time, rushing to an important event. You're already late, and then, bam, you're stuck in traffic. Pain, my friends, is a lot like these experiences. It's unexpected, it's inconvenient, and yes, it's darn right annoying. In life, we all face our own versions of the Lego calamity or the traffic nightmare. Whether it's a stubbed toe or a broken heart, pain is as universal as our shared hatred for unsolicited robocalls. But why do we feel it? And why does it have to hurt so much? So whether it's a Lego-induced injury or a heartbreak, pain is an unwelcome guest. But let's dive into some stories that might just change our perspective on it. Remember that Lego we talked about? Well, imagine walking on a whole path of them, barefoot. Now I know what you're thinking. Who in their right mind would do such a thing? But let me share with you a tale of tenacity and pluck that might just change your perspective. Once upon a time, there was a chap named Jeff. Jeff was the kind of guy who liked a good challenge, and he was always up for a bet. One day his mates dared him to walk on a path of Legos, barefoot. Yes, you heard right. Those tiny, colourful bricks we all know and dread. A path of them. Now Jeff was no fool. He knew it was going to hurt, but he also knew that backing down was not an option. So he took a deep breath, steeled his nerves, and stepped onto the path. Each step was a test of his mettle, each brick a testament to his determination. The pain was real, but so was Jeff's resolve. With each step, he reminded himself that it was just a Lego, just a tiny piece of plastic. And with that mindset, he made it to the other side. The crowd erupted in applause, and Jeff was a hero. But more than that, he became a symbol of courage, of the power of perspective. And that, my friends, is how a Lego walk turned into a walk of courage. Not recommended, though. From physical to emotional pain, let's talk about heartbreaks. Ever tried running a marathon to forget one? It's not your typical pick-me-up, but let's dive into a tale of heartbreak, endurance, and a seemingly never-ending supply of ice cream. Our protagonist, let's call him Sam, was no stranger to the sting of heartbreak. After a particularly painful breakup, Sam decided to swap the tissues and sad movies for running shoes and a marathon bib. Now, I don't know about you, but running 26 miles isn't my go-to strategy for mending a broken heart. But Sam was determined, and so began his heartbreak marathon. Training was tough. Sam was more accustomed to Netflix marathons than actual ones. His legs ached, his lungs burned, but it was still less painful than his heartache. And what was his secret weapon, you may ask? Ice cream, gallons of it, Rocky Road, mint chocolate chip, you name it. Sam consumed enough ice cream to keep a small country happy. It was his comfort food, his energy boost, his guilty pleasure. And after months of training, gallons of ice cream, and countless aches and pains, the day arrived. Sam ran. He ran like he'd never run before. With each stride, he left a piece of his heartbreak behind. And when he crossed that finish line, sweaty, exhausted, but triumphant, Sam had not only completed a marathon, he'd also found a way to mend his broken heart. And there you have it, a marathon that started with a heartbreak and ended with a new personal best. Who knew ice cream could fuel such feats? So, what have we learned from our Lego walker and our heartbroken marathon runner? In our journey today, we've discovered that pain, whether it's physical or emotional, is about perspective. We've seen that a simple Lego block can become a symbol of courage, turning an ordinary walk into an extraordinary journey of resilience. Likewise, a heartbreak, as painful as it may be, can fuel the determination to run a marathon, transforming a personal loss into a public victory. But here's the kicker. It's not just about gritting your teeth and bearing it. Oh no, we've seen that humor plays a crucial role in overcoming adversity. Because let's face it, there's something inherently funny about stepping on a Lego or running a marathon to mend a broken heart. So next time you feel the sting of a Lego underfoot, remember, it might just be the start of your walk of courage. Or, if heartbreak strikes, you could always consider running a marathon. Ice cream optional,